So, have you at one time doubted the roadworthiness of the matatu you take to work every day? Now, well, if you have every reason to, in the next 13 minutes, KTN's crime and investigative editor Hussein Mohammed will take you through the ills that breed road carnage in Kenya, all in the name of corruption. Take a look.
At least 3,000 Kenyans lost their lives in road accidents last year. No one is governing the sale and fitting of speed limiters. We take our investigations to the motor vehicle inspection centers, revealing the shadows behind the carnage. My name is Hussein Mohammed, and this is Inside Source. Back in the year 2004, the then Minister for Transport, John Michuki, transformed the transport sector in what was famously known as the Michuki rules. Among them was that public service vehicles were to be fitted with speed governors, among other safety requirements. 16 years later, the country still grapples with increasing accidents. Inside Source now puts a spotlight on the motor vehicle inspection centers and the vendors of speed limiters.
Why are you running away? What have I done? You are running away.
On the 17th of December 2019, the new Director General of National Transport and Safety Authority, NTSA, George Njau, termed the current state and normalization of accidents on Kenyan roads as unacceptable.
13.4% increment in the loss of lives on our roads in the Republic of Kenya. This is an unacceptable trend.
This amid news reports that continue to paint an ugly picture of the state of our roads. Just a few days ago, a driver overspeeding caused an accident on the Malindi-Mombasa highway.
Sijaenda hata kwenda kuangaliwa ni maumia kiasi gani, lakini vile maiti niliziona ni kama 5.
It takes another second for that, whether it's braking or swerving the car to the side, for you to be able to actually do that. So if you look at about 4 to 5 seconds, and different people will have different response times, and we are assuming somebody who is alert. If you're going at 100 kilometers per hour, that basically means that you are doing on average about 33 or about 30 meters per second. You will have gone 120 meters before you can correct anything.
Following constant complaints from Kenyans and with a sting of reports on how major and most road accidents were caused by overspeeding, KTN News Crime and Investigation Desk sent our undercover team to check if the required standards are followed for speed limiters meant for public service motor vehicles.
Many people can take this, but this you can't.
Our undercover reporter posing as a buyer went to Thika. Here, the speed limiter vendor was based in the parking area. He sold one of them to us. When we asked for more, he referred us to the supplier, who he only identified as Simon. Simon directed us to downtown Ngara in Nairobi, where his technician was waiting for us. His workstation is inside his car, a makeshift area that looked busy with equipment. Here, a speed limiter will go for 17,500 Kenya shillings.
Kama system ya NTSA automatically inaingia.
Automatically. Nahitaji tu iwekwe kwa gari. 5 minutes nimemaliza hiyo story.
iko kwa platform ya NTSA. Hapo. I just read a message moja tu kwa hii unit.
Wilson Njuguna, the technician, tells us that this will work and hands everything over to us.
Mzigo ndio hizi.
Certificate nimepatia 3. In case mkiharibu moja,
zibaki na zile zingine.
This is a violation of the guidelines of the National Transport and Safety Authority, which lists up to 6 requirements of fitting a speed governor, including a certified fitting center.
But there are many other parts that are counterfeits, and those counterfeits, it means that when the vehicle is facing an emergency, those parts will not be able to withstand the tension and the pressure and the stress required to be able to manage that vehicle during that time. So fake speed governors, it's a killer.
Our spot check further revealed that most vendors do not follow the set standards. Our undercover reporter poses as a buyer using a PSV vehicle which we wanted fitted with a speed limiter. Calvin Omondi, a technician, tells us to park inside a petrol station. This is to stay as far from the authorities as possible.
Haina shida. Kuna mwana mjua hapo? Hiyo hata gari hizi maliza hata wanao. Hata 30 minutes. Weke on.
Simezoongea naye bana.
Sasa huyo
sana.
Huyo.
Hapo Likoni sio?
Hapo Likoni. Hizi maliza. Huyo hata gari kama ina hajapigwa rangi inapita tu. Napita bwana. Huyo anajulikana hapo vibaya sana.
Naitwa nani?
Naitwa Rachel.
Ni dem.
Ni mama. Hata gari nienda kufanya huko Ngara. Yeye nilipata customer.
Yeye sio?
We have now fitted 2 speed governors inside 2 public service vehicles. The true state of the vehicles is only known to us.
Tumekubali sote madereva zifunge governor, lakini kama zina matatizo tutaendelea vipi kuzifunga na zina matatizo? Na mara nyingi hapa Pakistan pia zinafungwa, gari zinapiga start zinakataa, ukiwa njiani pia zinakataa.
When you have a fake speed governor, it's even worse than when you don't have. Because you have this idea that there's something that is going to help you to manage the speed. And the problem is because there'll be only 1 or 2 people who know it's fake. Probably the driver doesn't even know it's fake. And you know, they're driving, so and you see they might not be careful to watch the speed because they know there's a governor. They know the governor will, I can't go beyond this. And that might mean that they're going to overspeed and kill people.
The companies that provide this were pre-qualified. They have checked the standard with Kenya National Bureau of Standards, where they have given the standards. We are also working with the chief motor vehicle mechanical engineer to ensure that this is compatible with the engines. We have a committee that mans this, because I think that has been a bad experience during the first installation. And right now I think we're on top of this because the vehicles are inspected every year.
We made 2 appointments at the motor vehicle inspection, one in Thika and another one in Nairobi. Our appointment in Nairobi was scheduled for 27 January 2020. At the Likoni motor vehicle inspection, which is tasked with inspecting motor vehicles from Nairobi and its environs, our undercover reporter arrives with the car we had fitted with speed limiters with the help of a silent cartel operating on the streets. Here, the inspectors look busy evaluating and inspecting the vehicles, but on a closer look, agents dressed casually who work with some inspectors are on the lookout. Rachel Nokabi, a name she's identified with, is one of the agents. She asked for some money to catalyze our booking date and push it from 27 January to 7 January.
Unajua vitu zingine tulikuwa na mbio mbaya sana.
Our vehicle was later cleared of everything despite its condition after parting with some money. A dangerous oversight.
Gari yote imekufa. Yote imeisha. Unaleta inspection.
Na alikuwa anatarajia ipite aje?
Mimi wasima na kuanga naye.
To many, they are the bosses here.
Mwambie umenipatia pesa yenye ulikuwa nayo. Akikuuliza ni ngapi? Hawana nini. Sasa kazi kwa hapa.
Kazi kwa hapa.
Mimi hata DG mwenyewe aliniambia kwa Director General Kenya mzima.
Huyu mpya huyu nani?
Huyu mpya, huyu Jawanjao. He's here.
We drive back to Thika with the second vehicle to the NTSA Inspection Center.
KSC 548. KSC.
Makosa.
Shika. Nataka uende utoe photocopy. Ama utangoja? Nangoja. KM 908J.
Tens of Kenyans wait in line. Some cleared while others stood to come next time.
Okay, 1 year.
Hiyo tu.
Hiyo tu. Oh, inakupa system. 10 years.
Yeah. Ule ikiharibika unalipa 700 unatoa ingine.
But on the side, the agents here
vitu kwa sababu unajua hawezi
pita hiyo tu.
Ni lazima utakupiwa makosa. Hata ikiwa
agents like Simon Maura are collecting tens to hundreds of thousands in the spirit of eating where you work. Eventually, our vehicle is cleared without any form of checking. Insiders have told KTN News Crime Desk that most of the vehicles, including ours, that were cleared without checking are back on the roads. On its part, and caught in the middle of this messy cartel, the National Transport and Safety Authority says it's monitoring and are working to restore the dignity of the authority.
2-3 months, especially the new leadership. We have the new DG, 2 new directors and all that. I think we are taking fighting corruption as our priority. And unless we eradicate corruption in our transport system, we might not be able to achieve optimal results. Establishing a new system at Likoni where we have a big screen that shows us all the circles, real time.
The authority says it has since digitized most of its services as a way of curbing the ever-growing monster that is corruption.
A number of us are new in the authority, and one thing is we want to be a regulator with a human face, a regulator that involves the public.
We have noted a high indiscipline on the roads, especially loss of control due to high speeds, lane indiscipline, overloading, and dangerous overtaking. This is an area that we will hope to reverse by usage of technology to ensure that those who are caught in this environment will work closely with the Inspector General and ensure enforcement actions are undertaken.
Mimi hata nimetuma Moyale, niko na ECD section hii awalia wote watakuja kwangu.
However, rogue agents of speed limiters and inspection continue scheming Kenyans. Hussein Mohammed, KTN News, for Inside Source.
All right, that investigative piece by our investigative editor, Hussein Mohammed.